Padres fans, we're here to give you a 360 view and an all-access pass to your San Diego Padres. Here's what we have on deck for today's show. It's the weekend before 4th of July, so we're dedicating this episode to our United States military. We kick it off from the Padres alumni versus Navy All-Stars softball game and recognize the special relationship between your Friars and our military. And we catch up with some of those Padres alumni after the game and recap the game itself. Plus, we join the Navy All-Stars when they visit Petco Park for Military Appreciation Sunday. All that and more now on this brand new Military Appreciation episode of Padres POV presented by Nissan. Everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Padres POV. I'm your host, Michelle Margot, and we are here at Naval Base San Diego for the Padres alumni U.S. Navy All-Stars softball game. Big names like Randy Jones, Steve Finley, Tony Gwynn Jr., and Gary Templeton are here, just to name a few. They competed against 14 sailors from various commands stationed here at Naval Base San Diego, and we got a chance to catch up with the Padres front office and got a look into just how special their relationship is with our military. Here with Tom Seidler. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Michelle. Happy to be here. Great day.
So this was your idea.
Yeah, we, at the same time that we always want to do more to celebrate the military and connect with them, we're also trying to reinvigorate our alumni program with Randy Jones as the head. And we talked about, boy, what a great idea to do an activity on the base, to have an actual game. And the alumni are fired up to play today, and obviously the sailors are as well. So it should be a great start of a new tradition.
How did you guys get the Padres alumni and the sailors to participate?
Oh, I think it's easy. I think there's competitive juices in both groups, and I think the sailors obviously have youth on their side, but our alumni have experience, so it should be a good game.
How much has the relationship between the military and the Padres grown over the years?
Yeah, it's the Padres have done it best in class for 20 years. Captain Jack Ench started it, and every year we try to come up with a new wrinkle, something new to either connect with the families, support the families of the men who serve, or in this case, just have some fun and again, unique in that we're doing this on base today, so it should be a good game.
What can we expect from this relationship in the future?
I think this game could be a new tradition. Maybe we even grow it into a series each year. There's so many bases in San Diego, both Marines and Navy, and I think a lot of the different bases, we're hoping to host this game, but Naval Base San Diego went above and beyond, making some improvements to the field and organizing kids' activities, so it really should be a fun day overall.
You've got someone in a very important role, Rear Admiral J.J. Quinn, who's Padres Military Affairs Advisor. Yeah. How did you find him?
Yeah, again, talk about taking it to the next level. Admiral Quinn has been great to take the baton as our Military Affairs Advisor, and he helps us connect with the highest leadership both in San Diego and nationally. And as a former ball player himself, he played at the Naval Academy. He's got competitive juices going today too. So, yeah.
But not you?
I'm not going to suit up today. Maybe in the future.
I basically coordinate the military outreach program for the Padres, which was started back in 1996 and has developed over the years into the largest, it was the first and now the largest military outreach program in Major League Baseball, maybe even all sports.
Explain your history with the military.
I'm a naval aviator by trade. I flew as a radar intercept officer in F-14 aircraft for about 20 years. And then I went into the ship driving side of the Navy, became an aircraft carrier commanding officer.
All right, now how did the Padres find you?
Oh, it was purely by luck. I was at a breakfast with a bunch of my old fighter pilot contemporaries at Miramar one day, and one of the guys that I was there with said, hey, the Padres are looking for a guy to run their military program. And I said, oh, really? And I'd already had 2 exciting careers with the Navy and also in the private sector. So I said, I think I might want to do that. So I went down for an interview with Tom Seidler, one of the Padres owners, and also he's the head of community and military affairs, and I got the job.
Why is your role with the Padres so important?
think it's important that we reach out to the military community here. It's probably the best job that I could ever ask for because the military took care of me for so many years. Now it's my opportunity to give back to that community. And the Padres ownership is so good about supporting the military. I think we do a really, really good job of doing that here.
So my understanding is you had a little bit of history playing baseball yourself. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I played baseball in high school, obviously, and played for an all-star team in the Pittsburgh area. I had a couple major league teams talking to me about signing a free agent contract, but I decided to go to the Naval Academy instead, and I played Division I college baseball there for 3 years.
Now, I know this might sound like a rhetorical question, but why did you choose that instead?
I knew that I wasn't good enough to play Major League Baseball. I played with a bunch of guys that were really, really good. These was an all-star team out of the Pittsburgh area, and I could tell that I was probably not going to make it, and I wanted to have get a college education, and the Naval Academy gave me that opportunity, and I got to play baseball there too.
Well, how cool is it that you've come full circle and now you're back working with Major League Baseball?
This is awesome, totally awesome, and I come to the ballpark every day with a smile on my face. I get to take people to the ball game, okay? And like I said, I do that through the ownership team and the Padres, and they're so supportive, and I'm very appreciative of having this opportunity to do that.
What is the goal for today?
To put on a good show for our sailors and their families here at Naval Base San Diego.
Coming up, highlights from the Padres versus Navy softball game itself. Plus, we hear from the Padres alumni and hear their take on this special day. Stay tuned.
It's a great way to come say thanks to the guys that put their lives on the line to keep this country safe.
But first, it's time for your Friar Fun Fact. This week in Padres history, on June 30th, 2012, Yasmani Grandal became the first player to ever homer from both sides of the plate for his first 2 major league hits. The former San Diego catcher went deep right-handed for his first, then went lefty for his second, leading the Padres to an 8-4 win over the Rockies at Coors Field.
Hey, I just want to say happy 4th of July to everyone. Thank you out there for everyone that served for us.
Happy 4th of July, and to all the servicemen and women, thank you for your sacrifice and service.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Special thanks to everyone in the military. Thank you for everything that you do for our country.
Back here on Padres POV, presented by Nissan, here on Destroyer Field number 4 at Naval Base San Diego. There are countless former Padres here, including Gary Templeton, Steve Finley, and our very own Mike Pomerantz even played a little ball. We asked them just how honored they are to have the opportunity to compete against Navy sailors. Check it out.
Ready to pull some hamstrings? Come join us.
Today we're going to the U.S. Naval Base because Randy Jones has done a great job of putting together a bunch of actual players to go play a group of all-stars from the Navy.
I'm just praying that my manager does a good job today. I don't want Roger Craig all in one. Basically, I think by attrition, we have enough people here, we'll wear them out. They'll get tired.
If we win, I'll be the manager. If we lose, I'll let Randy be the manager.
It's too late, we're already in the line.
That's great.
My stats, if the club is managed properly, I shouldn't have any stats. I shouldn't play at all. If one of these former big leaguers begs off and decides it's not for them, and hopefully they'll stick me in the outfield, and if I don't show up in the line score, it was a good day.
We're here.
Here we go, Gary.
I've already been hitting some tanks over there.
Have ya? If we get an AB before you get out of here, you're in.
Hey, make sure there's runners on.
Well, it's always an honor when you come out and you do something for the armed services. I mean, we're playing against the Navy today in a softball game, so, it's an honor just to be here to play because, you know, these guys are landing on the line for us.
It's a great way to come say thanks to the guys that put their lives on the line to keep this country safe. It's a fun day for all of us to get out here and play a sport that's kind of not quite baseball, but it's got a round thing, and we get to hit it and go play and have fun, and hopefully nobody pulls a muscle.
Yeah, this is kind of like a casual stretch, but everything else hurts when you stretch something else. So
it's awesome. I mean, we get the opportunity to thank the men and women that put it all on the line for us, and we also get to come out here and make fools of ourselves. I think it's the best of both worlds.
These guys, they're good players too. You know, they take a lot of pride in the sport, so, you know, I would say they're probably going to kick our butts.
I said it first, we're going to get waxed.
Not only do we get to come here and have some fun with the men and women of the Navy and the military, but I get to spend some time with my alumni that I haven't seen. Well, some of them I see on an everyday basis, but some of them I haven't seen in a while. So to be able to hang out with them and make fun of one another, it's kind of cool. This isn't really anything new. I think the Padres have always been at the forefront of putting the military first and giving thanks. I think they're really the organization that started it all, in my opinion. So to me, this isn't anything new. This is much like it was when my dad was playing.
By chance, could you sign this jersey as well?
Anything to help your career, sir.
My career, 22 years. Lord willing, give me another 8.
22?
I haven't figured out what I want to do for a living.
I want them to feel welcome at Petco anytime they want to come down to a game. I want to make sure that that's just an open door for them. And it should be. They've deserved it, and I think it'll only help enhance our relationship with our community and our military. You wear this?
If they strike out, they do.
Oh, is that what it is? The K helmet?
It is.
Well, the military means something to the whole United States. I was in the Army for 2 years, and I enjoyed my stay there in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. And it's an honor to be a Major League ball player, but it's even more of an honor to be in the service of the United States.
Still to come, the tables are turned and the Navy All-Stars come to visit Petco Park. Plus, an exclusive look at the softball game itself. Don't go away.
I'm predicting 45-10. 45-10. We're not going to take it lightly on them. It's our home turf, so we got to defend the land.
But first, let's test your knowledge with some Padres POV trivia. Jerry Coleman was not just a baseball player and Hall of Fame broadcaster. Most importantly, he was a pilot in the Marine Corps. In which 2 wars did Jerry Coleman fight? Is it A, World War I and II, B, Vietnam and Korean War, or C, World War II and Korean War? We'll tell you right after this. Welcome back to Padres POV presented by Nissan. Before the break, we asked you in which 2 wars Jerry Coleman fought. If you answered C, World War II and the Korean War, you're correct. Coleman was the only major leaguer to ever see combat in 2 different military conflicts. He flew 120 missions in the 2 wars.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope everybody has a good time, be safe, and have a lot of fun.
Just want to wish a happy 4th of July to everybody out there, and especially to the military, everyone serving in our military. Thank you.
Hey, happy 4th of July. Thanks to all the men and women who served.
San Diego sports fans, be sure to check out Fox Sports San Diego's newest show, Inside San Diego Sports, airing every Tuesday night after Padres Live, the postgame show. Coming up this week on Inside San Diego Sports, it's a special Independence Day themed episode. You won't want to miss it.
But then when the war started, young dummies like me wanted to win the war, you see.
And that's his mindset. Forget all this other stuff. I love baseball. I'm great at basketball. I'm going to fight in World War II.
In case you missed it, you can always visit foxsportssandiego.com for all the latest videos and articles. Time now to recap the Padres alumni U.S. Navy All-Stars softball game. It was a 6-inning game where notable Padres alumni took the diamond with Navy sailors stationed right here at Naval Base San Diego. Take a look.
And the home of the brave.
We have a great event. The Padres alum came out with some of the current Padre players to host a softball game. Fun little game, but it's going to be very competitive against active duty sailors here stationed at 32nd. So it's going to be an awesome event.
I think it's really great that we have our local baseball team come out here to the naval base and support our sailors, and we can have this great fun game and just really build the camaraderie of our whole city.
You know, the whole organization taking the time to come here on base and kind of give back to the community. It shows the military families, the kids all got to sign autographs and jerseys with the current Padres and the alums. And just for the alums to come up to us and thank us for our service, it's pretty great, showing them a little appreciation for what we do.
Yeah, we appreciate you and everything you do.
Hey, Dom, who's your favorite team?
It means a lot that the Padres would take time out of their day to come over here and think of us military people and come and play ball with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're just going to go out and fight and try to make it a competitive game.
Predicting 45-10. 45-10. We're not going to take it lightly on them. It's our home turf, so we got to defend the land.
Number 70, Petty Officer David Wells. The left-hander, number 35, Randy Jones. That's a well-struck ball, but a nice... Oh! Giles cannot complete the catch.
David Wells, you just hit a home run against the National League Cy Young Award winner.
Mark, this guy went deep last time. Watch your chicklets.
Oh, Sweeney!
Yes! Oh! Sorry, I couldn't get over there. I couldn't get over there. Yeah.
Mark Sweeney. He wants a challenge.
Yeah.
He wants a replay review. Definitely. Padre dugout has their rally caps on. They've gotten one. They're looking for more. And that will do it. The final score this afternoon, the U.S. Navy All-Stars 13 and the Padres Alumni 8.
The final score, it was 13-8. They came back towards the end, almost hit a home run and keep it closer. Home run hit the top of the fence, but we started off slow. They started off slow. Towards the end, everybody started going. It was competitive.
It's nice being out here with the Padres alumni and having that community relations between the Padres and the Navy. It's and MWR Sports. It's amazing.
It was awesome event. I hope they do this next year and keep it going. This is the first time they're doing it, so I'm pretty sure next year we'll have a lot more people out here. But they had a good showing today.
I thought that they were cheating because they used better bats than we did, because the balls were coming off harder their bats than they were ours. They're definitely cheating. No, it was great. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I had a lot of fun today with the game. It was great to see the old players come out and show love to the military. Great community, Tony Gwynn Jr. especially. I followed him since I was little, and I got to see him, so hey, I was ecstatic today.
I love the tradition of the Alumni Association and getting everybody back together. And meeting those guys at the end of the game also was nice, thanking them for what they do. And that was a big treat for them as well. But they got some pretty good players over there. I thought we held our own.
What was the most surprising part?
When Rob Deere stuck his finger in my ear.
I mean, it's all in fun, but hey, I mean, we're all competitors, so we always want to come out and win. So to get it out here on our home turf and everything, it was amazing. Maybe we can do it next time at their party.
Hopefully we can get it to the stadium. I'd like to go to the stadium, hit some home runs, so that's the goal.
And still to come, the roles are reversed as the Navy takes a visit where the Padres play, Petco Park. Stay with us.
They put on an event like this, it really kind of puts back into perspective why we're out here doing what we do.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Commander Kevin Scott. I'm here in Camp Lemonade, Djibouti with the Expeditionary Medical Facility, Director of Dental Services. I want to give a shout out to my family, the Gardapees, and say go Padres.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Senior Chief Ruel Lakno. I'm stationed in Camp Lemonnier, Djibouti, Africa. Just want to say happy birthday, America. Be safe out there. Go San Diego Padres and go Navy. Hooyah.
Welcome back to Padres POV, presented by Nissan. We continue here at Naval Base San Diego. The 14 sailors who participated in the Padres Alumni U.S. Navy All-Stars softball game here today got a chance to visit Petco Park and experience what it's like to be on the big league field on Military Sunday.
This is an awesome opportunity for the military. You know, when we got the call to come out and play, it was like a dream come true, stepping on a Major League Baseball field, and the fact that the Padres recognizing the military is even greater honor. Very humbling experience.
You see other military towns around the U.S. that have pro ball teams that don't do anywhere near the amount of stuff that the Padres do for us. So it's great. It's great to see.
Sometimes the military seems like it's a thankless job, and then when the Padres reach out and they don't have to, and they put on an event like this, it really kind of puts back into perspective why we're out here doing what we do.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Hey, man, good to meet you, Hunter. Yeah. How you doing, man? Jared.
Will, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet Will. Here you go. These are for you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're going to be there. I'm rooting for you.
Just meeting players, you know, that we watched growing up, wanting to be like them, emulating their style of play, and then being on the same field with them was a very great experience.
Take the Padres to the next level, huh? I know you can do it. All right, buddy. Hey, kick some ass today, dude.
This is actually the greatest part about all this. Coming on the field, interacting with the players, seeing a bunch of the alumni, that was a great thing for us.
We played a game a couple days ago with the Padres alumni, and just to come out here after this, to be a part of this, it's an amazing experience for us. It's awesome for them to come out to the community like that and show their appreciation, especially coming on a military base. It's outstanding.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode of Padres POV. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a fun and safe 4th of July, and let's never forget that we're able to celebrate our independence thanks to our military. We hope to see you next week for a brand new episode of Padres POV. I'm Michelle Margot. Cue the rollout.
Happy 4th of July.
Let's throw the rock. Oh, the W. Oh, it was great. It was great.
You gotta elevate and celebrate.